Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the PopSockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
It's time to dive into the world of war movies and separate fact from fiction. The Showbiz Shadows channel has been diving deep into the latest Hollywood releases, but today we're turning our attention to a cinematic classic that's been getting some serious love, Saving Private Ryan. But what if I told you that even this Oscar-winning masterpiece falls short in terms of accuracy? Meet Dave Hogan, a seasoned Army historian who spent 37 years poring over military history at the U.S. Army Center for Military History. He recently retired and took on a mission to compile a list of the top 5 films that accurately portray U.S. soldiers and combat operations. Sounds serious, right? But what made his cut was a film that might surprise you: The Thin Red Line. Released in 1998, The Thin Red Line is an adaptation of James Jones's novel about the 1943 battle for Guadalcanal's Mount Austin in the Solomon Islands. On paper, it sounds like your typical war movie, but trust us when we say that this film is anything but. It follows members of the 25th Infantry Division who go missing and attempt to live among the native Melanesians. What sets it apart from other films is its realistic portrayal of combat operations. Hogan praised The Thin Red Line for capturing the experience of U.S. soldiers in a way that feels far more authentic than some of his contemporaries. And what's even more striking is that, according to Hogan, Saving Private Ryan just can't compete with this film in terms of authenticity. He called it typical World War II movie territory, going on to say that the premise of sending a unit deep behind enemy lines felt like a far-fetched plot. But before we jump off the deep end and start calling Saving Private Ryan out for being overhyped, let's take a closer look at why Task and Purpose thinks it still holds up as one of the greatest war movies of all time. They argue that its harrowing first scenes capturing the horror of German machine guns set a new standard for realism on film. The debate rages on, with some historians placing Saving Private Ryan right up there with the best of them, while others believe that The Thin Red Line is the real MVP when it comes to accurately depicting combat operations. One thing's for sure: war movies are always pushing the boundaries and challenging our perceptions of what it means to be in the trenches. So there you have it, folks. The Showbiz Shadows take on a cinematic classic that might just change your perspective on what makes a great war movie.